Good morning. This is Rob's YouTube's Grandad. So we have a slight dilemma today that I thought I'd just walk you through in case any of you come across this problem or have come across the problem, have solved it. So obviously my next video is going to be to do with my shed, but something's come up in between time that's a quick fix, but I just thought I'd show you guys on a quick video. So my granddaughter's new bike for her birthday. Tassels, nice and pink, got a seat on the back and lots of whatever they're for. So the dilemma today for us is that in the shop, a well-known bike shop in the UK, we've got these stabilizers on the bike either side. Now the problem comes is that we have to then put these onto the bike. Now the man in the shop said to me that you would have to take the stabilizers off to put those bars on, and the bars are for standing on the back, so that when my granddaughter's riding for the first few times and that my daughter can sort of control her so she don't go flying off if she starts learning to pedal really quickly, which she's quite smart, she probably will. So the dilemma is there a way that you can put both on there without having to take the stabilizers off? Because again, if my daughter's taking the stabilizers off all the time, the wheel's probably not going to be set right or anything like that, and it'll just go all wrong. So, as a granddad, I will sort this out for her because that's what I do. So, let's put you down here, and I hope the mic is working okay. So, let's put you down there so you can see the bike. Then a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Right. So, can we do it? Simple answer to that is, of course we can. There's always a way that you can do stuff. People tell you can't, use it as a challenge and go, yeah, okay. So first thing we do with the trusty toolbox is this seat needs to come off. This is the first thing you need to take off, because again, yes, my granddaughter likes it a little bit with the dolls and that, but it won't make much difference to her. And then they should be happy, but always keep your fixings, because at some point, now my granddaughter should probably want it back on there. So again, adjustable spanner, universal, you can use on most things. That will go there. Then the screwdriver, I will show you. I'll pick you up to show you. So you got now a couple of fixings here that holds this bar on here. So to make room for the nuts I have to put on for the handle, I'm going to take that off because I don't think we need it. So again, undo that. Right, so this time you need some pliers. There's a nut underneath here that you just need to clamp a little bit and undo. Just undo it, but always remember, never ever lose the bits. Much like women's handbags, blokes' toolboxes, especially dad and granddad's toolboxes, they hold everything. So put the fixings back together, then put it into a little cubby hole in your toolbox. One, because you'll probably need it again at some point when the granddaughter gets a bit bigger and she wants that thing on the back, to the point where my daughter doesn't have to have the handle on the back. But obviously the granddaughter's going to want to ride this to school. The granddaughter's going to want to ride this to school. So again, put the bits together, then put them into your toolbox. So we've got all that sorted. So up like that. Now, again, adjustable wrench. You can basically do, I think, all of this with an adjustable wrench. Which the adjustable wrench is good because it saves all the hassle you have of trying to find the right spanner all the time. Because a lot of times, with a lot of these things, you have adjustable nuts. So again, take the nut off and keep it, because these will hold the stabilizer on when you don't need the handle. So that off, undo that bit there, which is the metal bar rod for it. But what you do now, get the fixing that you need, locking up. And the reason being is that if you take both off, there's a chance obviously that the wheel will move. Whereas if you leave one side on, then the wheel will basically stay in place. So just do it all the way up by hand, like that. Nice and simple. And hold the wheel in place, there you go, and then just do it up so it's nice and tight. Then you put a washer on that side. So you've got both bars here. So what we'll do, I'll leave that there for a minute. We'll undo this side, and now we've put the other side on. We want to be methodical, do one thing at once. So again, undo the nut here, which is really, really important. Hopefully you can see all that. So again, it loosens up the stabilizer. Put your nut in there. Right, first thing, again, take off, put down with the carrier, and then you need to go and get the other washer and big locating nut that you have to put on. So again, because I've tightened it up on the other side, this wheel then isn't going to move, which again is quite good, because sometimes when wheels move now, in past people can have trouble setting the wheel back with the brakes and everything else, whereas this way, there we go, nicely done up tight. Now what you have here, we'll put this side on first, but with these bars, but place on chain guard side. So obviously the chain guard's this side, but always put these holes on the inside as well. So again, put a washer on first, so it allows movement once the nut and everything else on. Put the other washer on the outside, and what you've got on here, you've got like a little coating on the inside. And what that's for, if you actually don't know, is so that you do it up so far with hand, and because of that nut being like that, you won't ever have to worry about it coming off. Well, you shouldn't do anyway, because it should lock onto it anyway. But even if I left it loose like that now, that nut won't come off. But I won't, I'll do it up quite far anyway. Obviously, don't forget, this nut is literally purely to hold the bar on. So do it up so tight, just so you got a little movement, stiff, but you got a little bit of movement in that, and that would be much beneficial to my daughter when she's moving along with the handle. So now this is the one, you got this bar here, and you got this bend on it. I'm sure this is supposed to locate there somewhere to hold it on there, but your problem comes that it will then, I'll show you, the problem comes then that if you try and put that there, the angle of this won't be able to go up, because that then is hitting the stabilizer. So the way you get around this, put it like that, the way you get around this is simply, trusty pliers, bend it. Bend it straight. So now you have a bit of metal, it's a bit straighter. But now what happens, again, washer goes on, then you put the bar on, then you put the other washer on. If you have a washer over side, see, however tight the nut is, it will be able to move. So again, do this up as far as you can with your hand, adjustable spanner, and start doing it up. And I'll show you why we do it this way. So get it all done up. Because the thing is, whenever you go into a shop, they're always going to tell you, you can't do this, you can't do that. But, you know, if you always listen to everybody in the shop saying you can't do stuff, you never get anything done. You'd always end up spending out more money on stuff and things like that. Right, so these are on there now, which again now, that bar has got movement. So the good thing is, these are basically straight up, that, see? So these both can move now, like that, no problem at all. Then you go and get the handle, which is nothing, and you literally locate in there the metal pins here, just pop them down, and then start pushing them down. So this one, push it down a little bit, pop it in, push it down. There you go. So they're all secure in there. Obviously, put all that back, put your things away. Always remember, just put your stuff away every time. So let me just show you the end product. So I know this didn't take too long, but now, see? Now you've got these bars that can go up and down, easy enough. So whatever angle my daughter was at, she's going along. My granddaughter can pedal when she wants. So happy days with that. and she can get on and be happy. Right, so that's the end of that video. As you see, the sun shines out at the moment. It won't last long. It never does in England. But yeah, hopefully this was a little bit helpful for you guys. Just let me know if there's anything else you want me to do. More than happy to help or give you ideas. That's it for now. So keep happy. Definitely keep smiling. And I will see you on the next one. Just remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Thank you very much. See you soon.